Champions League football is back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here in the studios here before we get the games underway here for tonight for the UEFA Champions League. And these are the official matches will take place here for tonight. As Parantos are the team are here hosting Bordeaux at the Allianz Arena here for this evening. And also Feyenoord as they are going to be hosting Marseille at the Wearfield Stadium for this evening. But before we head live between Bordeaux versus Parantos, Jimmy Hansberg, a very big game this is for Parantos, however, this matchup, because they can get a result here right now tonight. There's a chance, possibility for them to qualify into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. This club has never progressed even further in this competition. This is very new to Parantos to play in the Champions League for the first time in their club's history. But can you see that Parantos might even get a qualification into the round of 16 of this group of the Champions League? I don't think that is not surprising really for Parantos to actually qualify for the next round of the UEFA Champions League. Look at the teams, look at the calibre of teams they've got in their group. Galatasaray, Bordeaux they've got to play this evening, and Hercules Almelo as well, making their first ever Champions League appearance as a Dutch team representing Holland for this UEFA Champions League for this season. So it is a very easy group, to be fair, for Parantos. And look at the team, look at the squad they've got and the depth they've got in this group. They've got a better depth and squad comparison to the other three teams in this group. So it's probably easy to say for them to go through anyways into the next round. But they're really enjoying it, I think, this Champions League journey for them. And they do got to play Bordeaux here in this game at home. And in front of their supporters, they're going to probably come out here and really give their all in front of their fans here at the Allianz Stadium for this evening. Thank you very much there, Jimmy. And let's get straight now to the coverage now at the Allianz Stadium. It'll be Parantos as they will take on here against Bordeaux. And let's get to that game right now. The return of the Europeans elite, the UEFA Champions League for this evening at the Allianz Arena. Parantos versus Bordeaux. A real big epic matchup is going to be here for Parantos to try and get another victory for them and try and qualify into the last 16 of the UEFA Champions League, hopefully by next year. There's still a long way to go though until that stage, but let's get now to the anthem of the Champions League before we get to the game. A big win in their last previous matchup for Parantos, and they do have this lineup going into the home game here for this evening. Haaland up front, you've got obviously Ousmane Dembele, Neymar playing as well, you've got Alan Gray, Thomas Partey, Scott Abbott as well, Devon Williams as well also playing, with Greg Smith in defence and Skegner. For Bordeaux, they've got a very, let's say, a casual team. You know, they did very, very poorly in their last game against Parantos, and they lost 4-1 they did in that game. But they can forget about the past and look about the present, because they've got 3 games to play now, next week and the week after. If there's any chance and guarantee maybe for Bordeaux to change their fortunes around in the group stages and qualify maybe for the round of 16 for next year. And here we go for the coverage between Bordeaux and also Parantos here. We're going to kicking things off, we are, this game, and I've got to say it's been a very, let's say, hopefully a big victory for them maybe to try and get one step closer to qualify for the UEFA Champions League round of 16. And I know obviously this is the first ever season that Parantos ever qualified for the Champions League. Did actually last season, won the Conference League they did. A European trophy, the third tier of European. Ahead of goal maybe! Oh, could have been for Williams there. Meanwhile in the game. And they might have won the third tier of European competitions last year, the Conference League, Parantos. But as they did very well in the league last year, came third, they've got themselves that chance, and they're actually delivering that at the moment, as they're currently second in the group. And Galatasaray is first. But now here's Erling Haaland now, looking for a chance here for a goal here. Haaland! And a goal scored! And Erling Haaland placed it past the Bordeaux goalkeeper. And now it's 1-0 in the game. And they are one step closer for qualification into the next round of the Champions League group stages, because they've got themselves a goal in the game in the first half from the Norwegian skipper. And they made it a lot easier for themselves in the game. And that is brilliant there from Erling Haaland. Definitely here, what he's done and delivered there was absolutely astonishing here for him. And now that is now 1-0 in the game here for Parantos. And that was very good to see for them to actually get themselves in the lead in the first 18 minutes of the game. And now here's Lagia. Now Laborde. And now is Ponji. Now Tanana. Good defending, all tried to, but no. Okay, that's going to be a throw-in now for Bordeaux. Now is Lagia. Now Dembele. And he's now going to be now a throw-in now for the Parantos team. Now is Tatana. And Gray. And now here's Neymar. Great attack there from Neymar now to Haaland. And the ball looks like he's rolling off the pitch here. The referee says a throw-in here for Parantos, but it looks like he didn't realise there, Greg Smith, that the ball was actually on play. He thought it was on play, but it wasn't. And the referee said start there for a throw, but obviously now Bordeaux won the ball back here. Now Smith. Now Williams. Now here's to Mendy. And now Ovateo. And now it's Tana. Now Tahar now with holding the ball nicely there for Bordeaux. And now lost the ball back again. Now here's to Scott Abbott. Now it's Steven Williams, and that's going to be now a free kick in the match for Parantos in the game. And obviously the referee wasn't very, let's say, happy on that. But yeah, it is going to be now a free kick in the game here for Parantos in the match. Now Akafif. Now Skekna. Greg Smith. Now Partey. Williams. And that's going to be the end of that for the first half. And Parantos take the lead at the break, as Parantos 1, Bordeaux 0 here at half time. We're back here now for the second half, and here we go in the match between Bordeaux and Parantos. And they do take the lead into the break here, Parantos, I've got to say. Brilliant for them to do so, as they are the home team. And now Jonathan Cafu. Now Laborde. And now is Liaga. Now Laborde again. Good defending there from John Smith there for Parantos. Now Erling Haaland. Now to Williams. Now a bit of passing there he tried to, but no. Wasn't the case. Now Partey. Now is Chabali. Now Partey now. Into the box here for a header from Haaland. A goal! Place it in, and it's 2-0. And the Norwegian forward there jumped so high and got that ball into the net from a perfect cross. And Haaland right there, well, no one could stop Haaland. No one couldn't. Look at William. Look at Partey. I meant, sorry. I thought it was Ousmane Dembele or Williams there, but it wasn't. It was Partey who crossed the ball into the box. Haaland was onto that, and now it is 2-0 in the game. Brilliant. And looks like another win it might be for Parantos to qualify into the round of 16 for next year, in the new year of this season. And that'll be a couple of months from now for the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League. We'll find out as well if Galatasaray, if they actually get a result over Hercules Almelo here this evening, because that could be qualification also for Galatasaray, not just Parantos this evening. It could be the two teams qualify into the next round. And now Haaland there for a third, and it hit the post. And that was a chance, a brilliant chance there for Haaland to score. It looks like the Bordeaux player there, Metier, is coming off, and Placille's coming on to substitute him in the match. But I've got to say, it's been a good game for Parantos here. And they are looking for qualification into the next round of the Champions League, if they could do so here tonight. Now here's to Laborde. Now here's Williams. Could be maybe a goal here, and it at the post, and it's gone out quickly, out of play, and that's going to be now a free kick. It's been given, and that was not very good at all to see that from Bordeaux's point of view, to be fouled like that. One of the players for Parantos there to foul him. It's a free kick here for Bordeaux. Now Sabali now to Passel, now Cafu. Now to Laborde, now Cafu again here with the ball, running on the play. Cross, head up. And then obviously got the ball away here now from Parantos. Now here's Neymar. Steven Williams. Now Passil, now to Silaga, now Laborde. Now back to Erling Haaland now. That's a foul. The foul's been given. And looks at the referee right there. He's going to give a yellow card for one of the Bordeaux players for taking out Erling Haaland recklessly right there. And that wasn't very, very good to see there on the screen, on television here on RBC. That Erling Haaland might be injured here. He could be from that tackle. Doesn't want to miss the weekend's game, as they do play AFC Richmond this weekend. And obviously Akafif there. Boots it. All the way, oh, could have been towards the goalkeeper, and Haaland's going undergoing treatment, by the way, on the side of the pitch. If he's fit enough to play, because that's very reckless there. What happened? And Erling Haaland's the key figure he is for Parantos so far. This and now here's Di Preville in the box here. There's a foul here. No, it's not. It's a free kick. Because he dived, it looks like here, Preville, to try and get a penalty out of it. There was no contact whatsoever there from Skakina. It's a free kick here now for Parantos. Pass it short. And it's full time. The whistle blows here at the end of the game. As it was Parantos won the match up here by 2-0 to Bordeaux here for tonight's match. A brilliant victory for Parantos here for this evening. A big win for them, and that 3 points gives them guaranteed position to qualify into the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League for the next round. And Jimmy, tell us your thoughts on this game here for them to actually get that 3 points and that victory here this evening for obviously Parantos here this evening, Jimmy. A big win for Parantos. You know, they're well deserved for them to qualify for the round of 16. They've got an easier group, and you cannot, unexpect what's going to happen in this game between Bordeaux and Parantos. In terms of the quality of squad depth, I think that Parantos obviously is a better team, and they showed that again, like they did against Bordeaux away from home, when they thrashed them away from home by 4-1. And the exact same thing occurred here for tonight's game. They played brilliant football. They really controlled the game. They dominated the possession. They made it a lot harder, very, very hard, in terms of Bordeaux to try and get involved or engage in the match. And fair play to the manager, and fair play to the whole team to actually deliver the hard work to get themselves over the line to qualify here for tonight after beating Bordeaux this evening. Thank you very much there, Jimmy. Let's get straight now to the next game here live in the UEFA Champions League for this evening. We do have here between Feyenoord, as they will be hosting here against Marseille. They both drew in their last time they met each other on Matchday 3, but on Matchday 4, could any of the two teams get the victory out of each other here for tonight's game? And let's get now to Wearfield for the match. The game is the game. Here live tonight, here live at Warefield Stadium in Warenord. As Warenord here will take on Marseille. And we know that these two teams did draw against each other, by the way, in their last meeting on match day 3. But on match day 4, as we are now halfway through of the Champions League group stages, could any of the two teams get the result out of each other here for tonight's game live here at Warefield? And Warenord are ready. They are ready for this UEFA Champions League game. And we know they've got a strong lineup going for this matchup here for this evening. And we'll see how they play against the team they're up against here, Marseille. They did draw when they last played each other in Marseille's stadium at the Orange Velodrome. But here at Warefield, could maybe win or get something out of this. It's a very important game, this is, because it's very tight in this group between Warenord and Marseille, and also between Barcelona and Genoa as well. It's a very tight call in terms of qualification into the round of 16 of the Champions League. But let's get the kickoff now for the match between Warenord and Marseille live right now. And here we go for the game and the coverage here, as Warenord will kick things off this game against Marseille. And here's Iniesta. Now is Bruno Martin-Didi. And now is Harrit. Now here's Travin. Now Truvin now. Good defending there from obviously Virgil van Dijk. Golstinho. Robert Lewandowski. And that's going to be now free kicks going to be given here in the game. As Robert Lewandowski right there was fouled by one of the Marseille players, so free kick's going to be given. Now here's Luka Modric will take it. He's going to pass it here now to Davuj. Iniesta. And now Golstinho. Ketai Blade. Golstinho. Robert Lewandowski save and a clearance away. And that's going to be a throw-in now. Is now to Mkhitaryan. Iniesta. Robert Lewandowski. Oh, that's a chance it was though. Still not good enough though in terms of the ball not on target, but at least they've had a little bit of a go though, Warenord here, to get themselves in the lead. But that's gone a bit wide there for a goal kick here for Marseille. So Paul Lopez will pass it there now to Gigot. Now Lopez. Now to Sakai. Now Harrit. Nice cover there from Wales defence. And now pass there to Luka Modric. Iniesta. Golstinho. Now to Harrit. And now here's Robert Lewandowski. Now Blade. So, goal! Just a chance of a Blade to score. And I think it was a hit the post, it did. And it was out. I don't know if it touched the goalkeeper or not, the last touch from that. Yeah, it is. Last touch the goalkeeper, back of his head. And a corner here for Warenord. And Luka Modric will take it for Warenord. Trying to get themselves in the lead here. Header. Oh, save the keeper, Lopez. And they're trying to clear it away here from danger now of Marseille. And it was a nice cool chance though to get themselves in front. And now again maybe here, but Robert Lewandowski was on that head. The ball's gone wide there now for a goal kick here now for Marseille. Bit worrying here for Marseille to might give away a silly goal, but it wasn't, and it's gone wide. And that's going to be a goal kick in the match. Now Pau Lopez will take it. Pass it short there to Gigot. And now here's Lopez. Now to Sakai. Now is Harriet. Now Golstinho there. Okay, lost control of it there. Now to Harriet. Now for Marseille. Now Corella. And it's a shot for Marseille. Save there from Neuer. Good save handling there for the keeper there for Wernald here. It's nearly half time there in this game, and it is still 0-0 between the two sides in this match. But here's Robert Lewandowski looking for a pass there to Iniesta. Crossing the box here, and it's gone to the keeper's hands there of Lopez there. Man, it'll be over any time soon, this game here for the first half break, and it is over for half time as it ends here at half time whistle. Wernald 0, Olympique de Marseille 0 at the break between these two sides. We're back here for the second half, and here we go. It is 0-0 by the way in this match between Wernald and Marseille, but we are back for the second half, and let's see what happens. There's Harriet. Header away there from Virgil van Dijk. Lopez. Now is Sakai. And now is Harriet. Now Golstinho on the ball back here for Wernald here. Now is Ketai Blade. Lost control of that there. Now back to the goalkeeper here now to Pau Lopez. And it is still 0-0. And now Kondobia. Now is Corella. Iniesta. Now here's to Lopez. Now here's Corella. And now that's a foul there. It's a free kick. And now Trauvian now for free kick here. No, he's passed there to Klos. Now here's Mkhitaryan. Now Blade now on the attack. Now Robert Lewandowski's through. This could be brilliant here to make it 1-0 here. And a save there from Lopez to stop that from going through past him. And so that was an opportunity right there to go 1-0 up, but not to be. Now Kondobia now to Klaus. And now is Trauvian. Now to Harriet. Now to Kondobia. We've got 15 minutes left until the end of the game. 15 minutes, lost control. Or tried to lose control, but he's kept it on the pitch. But head away. Now Luka Modric now to Golstinho. Now Blade. Now to Robert Lewandowski. And now back there also to Lopez here. Cleared it away. It is still 0-0 by the way, this match. There's no goals at all included in this match, but we'll see what happens. It's still a long way to go though. Now here's to Kondobia. Now Klaus. Virgil van Dijk on the ball back here now for Wernald. Now Blade. And it's going to be any time now, full time whistle blow. And now Blade, and it's going to be the end of that for full time. No goals scored, and both share a point in the group as it ends here. Wernald 0, Marseille 0 at full time here at Wearfield. So the official table of Group C and the results in Group C, as Genoa are first, second is Barcelona, in third we have is Wernald, and last place we have is Marseille. And Barcelona now move up to second after beating Genoa by 1-0, and then Wernald drew 0-0 to Marseille, a goalless draw, as both unfortunately shared a point with each other here for this evening. As of for the other team in the other group for Parantos, as we do that now know that Parantos and Galatasaray are both through into the next round of the Champions League. The points are ridiculous now. Bordeaux are out. Parantos are through. Galatasaray are through. 4-0 Galatasaray ends in their respective game. But as for Parantos, however, They won 2-0 over Bordeaux in their matchup here in Matchday 4 of the Champions League. It feels like a very disappointing point for Feyenoord, as you now currently dropped out of second position into third place in the group stages in Group C of the UEFA Europa League. How do you feel on your team dropping to third and also dropping points here tonight again to Marseille, another point against them in this matchup? Yeah, it's very hard to get something out of this matchup against Marseille, because they were absolutely brilliant. Not just even here this evening at home, but also away from home. It was tough to get something out of them at the Velodrome. So we got to now forget about what's happening surrounding us in terms of Barcelona are above us and us dropping out of the advanced position to qualify for the next round. We've got to worry about our next two matches, especially for us, because we do play in our next two games with Barcelona especially. That'll be a very big game for us and a challenge for us to hopefully get something over that matchup. And also Genoa also in our next two Champions League matches, and that is the key focus point for us, because they're above us in the group stages. Marseille isn't. Marseille's below us. So we've got to use that third position as an advantage now and use that against Barcelona and Genoa if we've got any chance on qualifying into the round of 16 in the new year. Thank you very much there, Jimmy. And that's all we have time for here right now for the coverage here of the UEFA Champions League here on RBC. And we'll be back, of course, for next week for Matchday 5 of the UEFA Champions League here broadcasted. And also see you on the weekend when we have two games be played on Saturday kickoff, as Goldfield will take on the Georgington Red Devils and Addis will play against Feyenoord. And those games will be broadcasted this weekend and also for next week for Matchday 5 for the Champions League. But until now, for myself here today, Gary Walker, have a very good night.